Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome for your infinite prosperity. Let's see how you can achieve infinite prosperity. So, today's episode is again based on your question because people were asking me that you mention about all these laws and manifestation and all, but I have this problem, I'm stuck, I have taken a pause, I cannot do anything. So, I just want to tell you this episode is for you. You are not broken. Nothing is broken. You are just being repositioned. And of course, I will tell you my example also how I achieved my lifetime goal during my pause. And pause is really important because sometimes you are running 100 miles per hour, but if it is in the opposite direction, it's better to pause and then rethink about your goals and just see what you really want to achieve in your life. So, without further delay, let's get started and let's see how you can achieve infinite prosperity. Okay, so life's disruptions, more than just setbacks, injury, loss, and delay, often feel like failures, moments when everything seems to fall apart. And we question ourselves, wondering what went wrong or why are we stuck? But what if these experiences aren't failures at all? What if they are divine interruptions, designed specifically to redirect us towards something greater? Tony Evans powerfully describes these are divine disruptions and moments that realign our priorities and awaken us to a deeper purpose we couldn't see before. So every setback carries within it the seed of transformation, redirecting our path toward alignment with a higher calling. And you must have heard my experience that I had a spinal injury. I was bedridden for 1 year. I recovered because of my faith and spirituality. I refused to go for surgery. But during that time, I just kept on asking why I'm on this earth. Because it was really close to, yeah, it was near to death experience. So I kept on asking, okay, when I leave this earth, what I'm leaving behind. And that time I got new purpose in my life. I say, yeah, okay, I'm making money. That is really great. That's perfectly fine. But everyone has this kind of feeling in their heart that the world is little better because they came on this earth, right? Hey, most people have that feeling, right? And I also had the same feeling. I say, okay, so what I am leaving behind? What I am leaving behind? And that's why I pivoted, and that's how this infinite prosperity came. So, this is my gift to the world. So, when I'm gone, it will stay behind. The divine side of disruption. Okay, pause and reflect. So, all these things, you are thinking, you are pausing, you are stopping. This is, no, actually, they force us to stop our frantic pace and create space for genuine reflection on what truly matters in our lives. Last year, I took like 2.5 months of vacation, and I really didn't want to stay away from my business. I want because I just like to serve. And then again, I was again thinking, okay, so what are my priorities? Because when I'm on vacation, I cannot do each and every activity, even though I carried my laptop, but still, I couldn't set my whole work space over there. So that time I could prioritize what I really need to do in my business and what I don't need to do, I can surely delegate and automate. And that is how passive empire came because many people, many small business owners, entrepreneurs, they might be at that stage that they want to live their dream life. They want to do what they always wanted to do, and they don't want to commit themselves into their business for so long. They don't want to put like 4 or 8 or 10 hours per day into their business. Yeah, they still want to do the business, so they may want to spend just maybe like an hour or two, and rest. Yeah, they can live on their own terms, and that is how passive empire comes. So that surely shows that how you can automate and delegate most of the tasks, and you can live your dream life. So I'm just thankful that because I took that vacation, I really started asking what I really need to do. And there came passive empire. It wouldn't have come otherwise. So every pause you think, okay, am I losing my time in the business? How it is going to happen? What going to happen? Don't worry, something better is going to come out of that. Okay. Recenter your path. These moments help us align with our authentic values and purpose, clearing away distractions that pull us off course. So we are recentering our path and trust higher plans. So as I mentioned, I studied Bible. My kids went to Christian school and all, and there actually this Jeremiah 29:11 reminds us, "For I know the plans I have for you, to give you a future and a hope." So remember, your Creator is always watching you and giving you the best possible. The sacred moments are invitations to trust a divine intelligence that operates beyond our limited human understanding, guiding us towards outcomes we cannot yet imagine. But it is the best outcome for us. So, patterns of divine order in nature and life. So, evidence of divine orchestration surrounds us, revealing itself in countless ways when we learn to recognize the signs. So, nature's rhythms. So, Fibonacci spirals, changing seasons, or even bird migrations demonstrate perfect timing and mathematical order woven into creation itself. Then synchronicities. Meaningful coincidences appear as divine breadcrumbs, guiding us toward our purpose through perfectly timed encounters and opportunities. Inner alignment, that is so important because you have to manifest first inside, then you will see in the physical nature. So, flow and ease signal cooperation with divine timing, while persistent resistance reveals areas requiring course correction and surrender. Surrender, surrender, surrender yourself to the universe. When you stop resisting, prosperity flows. Prosperity extends far beyond material wealth. It represents spiritual abundance flowing through every area of our life: relationships, health, purpose, and peace. Charles Filmer transformative teaching reveals that serving others joyfully unlocks streams of plenty we never knew existed. Whatever you wish upon someone else, you get abundantly the same thing. And that is why I always wish on people, okay, you will, may God bless you the greatest health, wealth, luck, and happiness. And that is how I have been getting rewarded. I'm getting blessed because of that. So when we trust divine timing, we open ourselves to new methods of supply that transcend our old limitations and scarcity thinking. Universe has abundant all the resources, So it's only our actions, our karma is going to unlock the access to all that abundance. And that is why, yeah, you are here, and that is why I'm here, right? The gestation period of your desires. Every dream has its divine timeline, requiring patience and trust as it matures from seed to harvest. Inner readiness. Your consciousness must expand to match the magnitude of what you are calling in. Growth precedes manifestation. First, you have to be mentally ready, then, it will appear in the physical sense. Second, external alignment. Circumstances, people, and resources arrange themselves in perfect order behind the scenes, preparing the way. Universe is genie. Universe wants to help you. And when you give the signal, this is what your desire is, universe will arrange everything so that you can fulfill your desire. Persistent faith. Maintaining unwavering trust even when nothing appears to be happening. This is where spiritual muscle builds. Again, you can take here the farming example. You are not going to see the crop the next day or the same day you put the seed in the soil. No, it has its timing. It and by now you know that, right? So after whatever crop you sow, so shall you reap, depending on each harvesting. And so same is true over here too. Have some faith, have some patience. Divine release. Sometimes letting go accelerates fulfillment. Divine timing cannot be rushed, only honored with grace. So, what is the spiritual tip over here? Knowing when to hold your vision, fold and release it, or raise your faith requires wisdom beyond logic. It's a sacred skill cultivated through practice and patience. But I know you can do it. If one person has done it, you can do it, right? They are not any different from you. Real life repositioning stories. Global reset. Hey, we had COVID, right? COVID 19 served us as a worldwide divine disruption, forcing humanity to pause, reassess priorities, and deepen faith. So, Tony Evans's powerful sermon reminds us this crisis revealed what we truly wanted, what truly matters. Biblical wilderness. The Exodus story demonstrates ongoing divine provision. Manna appearing daily, water flowing from rock, God's care persists even in desolate seasons when we see no way to go forward, but the way comes out. Water in the desert. A personal testimony. In desperate prayer during crisis, guidance led to discovering water where none should exist. This miracle illustrated divine care operating beyond all human effort and logic. So, how to align with divine order daily? Practical spiritual practices to maintain connection with divine flow and recognize guidance in everyday moments. First, cultivate gratitude. You must have heard in my all previous episodes. Gratitude is the best emotion our Creator loves. So, have gratitude. Just be thankful for whatever things you have. Maintain a thankful heart for both visible blessings and unseen providence working in on your behalf behind the scenes. I remember one story that beggar was crying and he's saying, "Oh God, I have nothing. No, what is this? You are not fair to me. This and that and that." So one guy goes to him and he said, "Okay, what do you want?" He said, "Oh, I want money." He said, okay, you want money? Give me your one arm and I will give you $1 million. He said, no, 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 I can, and I cannot do that. My arm is very important to me. Then he said, okay, if you don't want to give arm, you give me your leg. He said, no, I'm not going to give you my leg. He said, okay, give me anything, whatever. You want $1 million, I'll give you. So, are you willing to give me your eye? So then beggar realized, he said, okay, I have already a very, very precious body. I just cannot trade that for any money. Only thing I have to put in action and I have to make money. And that is how means just show gratitude for everything, whatever you have. The whole earth, the surrounding, there's so many things. And of course, your belonging might be different from mine's, but hey, you must be having lots of things to be grateful for, right? Speak life giving affirmations. Declare daily, my life is balanced and in divine order. All is well. Your words create your reality. Listen for all the synchronicities. Pay attention to meaningful coincidences, unexpected opportunities, and recurring themes. These are divine signals guiding your path. Then follow the energy of ease. When doors open effortlessly and energy flows freely, that's confirmation. Constant struggle signals misalignment requiring course correction. Lastly, center through practice. Practice, practice, practice. Use meditation, prayer, journaling, whatever way, whatever, there are many ways, whatever way you prefer. Use those ways to quiet your mind and hear divine whispers more clearly. When you are at peace, you connect with your higher self, and then divine can talk to you. So, the best ideas come when you are at peace. 15 minutes to change your life. Shift your perspective. Stop resisting life's disturbances. Just begin seeing them as divine repositioning designed specifically for your growth and elevation. Embrace sacred timing. So cultivate patience and unwavering trust in divine timing, knowing everything unfolds exactly when it should for your highest good. Many times you may get reward, but if you're not ready for that, you will lose it. So it's always better to achieve when you are ready in divine timing. Now take action now. Yeah. Join our free webinar for practical actionable tools to transform your relationship with divine order and unlock abundance. You will find here pathways for rapid revenue, or if you want passive empire, or you are going all the way for infinite prosperity. Come as a guest on our podcast and share your story because we want to showcase you. Nothing is broken. You are being repositioned. Life's challenges aren't punishments or mistakes. They are sacred invitations to grow deeper, trust more fully, and prosper in divine order. When you align with this universal law, peace and abundance flow naturally into every area of your life. And that's why we are saying infinite prosperity in each and every area of your life. Now, what is the point? You make money and you lose marriage. You know, there are so many cases you must have heard that when companies are going IPO, going public, many of their founders' marriages, yeah, they go through divorces. We don't want that, right? We want to achieve prosperity in each and every area of our lives. So your next chapter is unfolding perfectly right now. Embrace it with courageous faith and open-hearted trust. Trust the timing of your life. God bless you. Thank you. And yeah, I just want to wish you to achieve infinite prosperity and see you soon.